Hello YouTube, Moose Cow here with a recap of round 3 of Operation Ice Cream. Trying to play catch up with everybody. Work's been crazy, so Germany's already taken their turn for round 4 actually. I'm just going to do a recap of round 3 and just kind of show off what has happened so far. As always, here is the casualty bin for round 3. As you can see, more of Spain was involved, more neutrals taken out, China, Germany, Italy, Italian ships, American ships, all that jazz, you know. Russian, last of the, most likely the last of the Russian naval units involved. Alright, anyway, before I forget, because I often forget to do this, the Axis have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 victory points so far. They're looking like this on the tracker so far. Reich point is at 63. Germany, let's see. Okay, so Germany, if I can recall. Let's see. Germany went into Belarus. They stayed in Western Ukraine. They did send a guy into Ukraine. And then, actually, what else? Sent guys down to Gibraltar, was it? And they took Galicia, Navarra. And the Germans also took out the Americans, small American fleet that was in '91 that failed to take Gibraltar back or liberate it. We still got a tactical here in southern Rome. We got a few artillery in southern Rome. Navy moved from 113 to 112. We got a mighty Leningrad hold right there with a lot of infantry. 11 infantry to be specific. And then, yeah, all of this mess is right here in Western Ukraine. And all of this mess is right here in Bryansk. Or, sorry, Tambov. That's Bryansk. Tambov, that's where that's at. And Germany also brought over a couple more guys with that transport. So yeah, that's pretty much what Germany looks like at the present moment. Got 3 air transports bringing units into, or no, landing in Western Ukraine. They brought units elsewhere, I think. Or maybe I'm misremembering and they pushed in this round. But either way, pretty sure they stayed there. I don't know. Anyway, it's been a while. I'm a little fried from work, so forgive me. Either he took Western Ukraine this round. No, he didn't because there's Air Force there. Okay, so yeah, he stayed tight in Western Ukraine and he sent a unit down from Bessarabia to Ukraine. And as you can see, Russia counterattacked and took that back. Russia also took Belarus. Russia had an infantry in Baltic states to try and take out a lone mech that was in eastern Poland. Tactical came in. Lady Luck wasn't too kind to me and I lost both the infantry and the tactical, but I did take out the mech. Anyway, so there's that. Otherwise, wiped Germany in both Belarus. There were 2 infantry there. Wiped Germany in Belarus and Ukraine. And got another artillery as Lend-Lease. Got another artillery for the other Lend-Lease. Also declared war. Russia also declared war on Japan and sent a guy into Kanzu. Mech from eastern Iran came up as well. We got some fortification going on. Moved a factory from Archangel to Vologda. And Far East pushed up into Amur. Japan, now moving on to Japan. Japan backed out completely, so that's open. And is focusing all down here, so to speak. So this fleet here is in Sea Zone 37, plus these transports. And this army here is in Shan State. This Air Force is here in French Indochina. Yeah. So yeah, Japan came in, gobbled up Malaya, gobbled up Shan State, took out Shan State, and took Thailand. Can't talk. So they almost got the South Asia point. They took Selbas, and they built tanks in Shanghai, moved the artillery that they built there previously to Jiangxi, is it? And then, let's see, what else? Yeah, they basically just sent everything they could this way. So we're gonna probably have some interesting. We're gonna have a dance soon, right? Japan's looking a little thin, but was still too thick for the U.S. to push in. So U.S. came from Hawaii down here to meet up with Anzac. So this fleet is in this sea zone, plus these transports and those Anzac guys. U.S. brought down their destroyer, built a carrier and an infantry here, and then U.S. migrated up to 106 and built a lot more in 101 and East U.S. respectively. Also moved guys to Nova Scotia. And then also dropped a couple of units from Morocco, moved them over to Cairo. So that about summarizes that. Let's see, China. China took Yunnan back and also tried to take a pot shot at Kwaichou with 3 infantry, but this lone Japanese soldier was very well trained and fended it off, killing 2 of the Chinese infantry, and then the other one just retreated, since the bulk of the cavalry and the Flying Tiger went down to Yunnan, which was more important, but it does bite that they couldn't get that back. So we'll probably see a factory complex go down there next turn. So that's China. UK had a very good round. UK came in with everything it could, overwhelming forces, and to kill the 2 Italian transports and cruiser. And even though Italy has a air base in Gibraltar, they did not. Italy and Germany did not opt to scramble because of the overwhelming force, and he brought in this carrier to absorb hits. So it was a wipe, pretty much, as the tactical was able to target select the cruiser. And I believe it was able to, if I remember correctly. And then the Air Force landed in Malta and Morocco. Let's see. Yeah, UK backed its navy from here to 89. Moved to that's 106 Navy's been there already. Moved these guys up. They blitzed through Kenya, took out Tanganyika with the new Portuguese units, moved that guy over there, the little Africa shucking happening. Bomber meets up over here, Navy stays there. UK took out Iraq, and UK did a nice little move where they took the transport up here and grabbed the AAA off of Malta, AAA and the infantry off of Malta, and landed them in Yugoslavia. Madman had a brain fart, and he accidentally on his turn used the transport to bring over a AAA and an artillery, but he can't do that because he doesn't have his tech yet, and that would require improved transports. Is that his tech? Who knows? But anyway, so after I pointed out to him this morning, he revised it to being the infantry from Malta and not the artillery. So that artillery from El Alamein backed up to Egypt. Real quick, subject of tech. Germany is the only power with active tech right now. Everybody else is in the hold phase, and we will be rolling for it. I believe Japan has already rolled for it. I believe they've gotten it, but I don't know for sure. Anyway, so continuing on, Air Force migrates this way for UK. Burma backs up to India. Fortification begins, or not begins, but continues. So we got some flexibility here, but we'll see how it pans out. So yeah, we got a UK Yugo. I've seen it once before. It didn't work out before, but it's a distraction. Anyway, let's see. Okay, next in turn order, Italy. Italy is doing damage control because of that, and migrated units to here and here. Pushed stuff up here. Took the last mainland Spain territory. We still have Spanish Morocco yet to be claimed. And pretty much did that and didn't do any attacks outside of, he attacked the lone transport in 97. Originally on his video he did it with a bomber, but then realizing afterwards that he couldn't because it wouldn't be an auto kill, so he swapped it for one of the fighters. So the fighter is now in Rome because of that, and the bomber is back there still. Anyway, Yeah, this is what is Italian and German in Gibraltar. Okay, moving on from there. Commonwealth didn't do any attacks either. Nothing over here changed. France consolidated a little tiny bit. Let's see. Commonwealth, what was it? Blitz through Italian Somaliland and back to Ethiopia. And then over here just built another infantry and artillery, moved up there. And they also built another infantry and a strategic bomber in South Africa. And France pretty much just did that one move there. So that is a nice little recap of round 3 of Operation Ice Cream. Things are shaping up to be very spicy. Hammertime has already taken his German G4 turn, so I have to do Russia. I gotta catch his video to catch up exactly what he did. All I know is that Moscow has been bombed into oblivion, so good idea as to what his tech is. That stings, but you know what? Just go with it. It happens. It happens. Moscow gets bombed. That's what happens. Anyway, but this over here does look real juicy to me. So anyway, I gotta catch up on his video, get them board updated, and start planning for Russia 4. This has been a crazy game. Good players. Love playing with Hammertime and Voyteck. Love playing with Madman, of course. But we got a really good game going on. I really enjoy what's happening with this. Even if you know, I'm not the most competitive player. I mostly just like to see what happens. Of course, I want to win, but I mostly just want to see. Mostly just like to see what happens. Anyway, so yeah, that is the economy as it is right now. Those are the victory points. They got Leningrad, Hong Kong, Manila, Paris, Shanghai, Warsaw, Rome, Tokyo, and Berlin. So only victory cities at present moment, but I assume you'll be seeing that change right there, and maybe a couple oil points, who knows. An oil point or two, maybe, probably just one oil point. But anyway, point being, we'll see. We'll see what the Axis have in store for us. Until then, let's hope I can roll the dice better. Hey guys, got a little encore for you. I screwed up and I forgot to roll the remaining tech, but it's kind of a good thing because I had to check Japan's video to see if they got their tech, and they did. So I got to roll the tech for Russia. Russia's going to pay 6. I got to roll the tech for US. US is going to pay 6, and I'm going to roll the tech for UK, and UK is going to pay 7. All right. So first things first, let's do Russia. Come on, come on, come on. All right. 2 6s. So 2 6s. Cool. So Russia has their tech. Let's move that active. US 6. Okay, get that guy out of there. Okay. Okay, 2 5s. US has it. And UK. 6 and a 5. UK has it. All right. Cool. Everybody has their tech. Nobody gets hosed today. All right. So, well, hopefully we can keep it up and continue to roll the dice better. So, stay tuned for round 4.